Oh, hi, this is Steve at the original Life and Sad Ending channel, and today we're going to talk about the great actor and comedian Garry Shandling. Garry Emanuel Shandling was born on November 29, 1949 in Chicago, Illinois. His parents were Irving and Muriel Shandling, who were Jewish. His older brother Barry had cystic fibrosis, so the family moved to Tucson, Arizona for Barry's treatments. Sadly, Barry died when Garry was 10 years old. Garry Shandling attended Palo Verde High School and later the University of Arizona, where he initially studied engineering but earned a degree in marketing and pursued a year in postgraduate studies in creative writing. When Shandling was 19, he showed some jokes to George Carlin, who was performing in Phoenix. Carlin told him that he had funny stuff on every page and should keep at it. In 1973, Garry moved to Los Angeles and eventually wrote and sold a script for the NBC sitcom Sanford & Son. He also wrote scripts for the sitcom Welcome Back, Kotter. In 1977, Shandling was involved in a car crash in Beverly Hills that left him in critical condition for 2 days and hospitalized him for 2 weeks with a crushed spleen. Garry later said, "I had a vivid near-death experience that involved a voice asking, 'Do you want to continue leading Garry Shandling's life?' Without thinking, I said yes. Since then, I've been stuck in the physical world while knowing, without a doubt, that there's something much more meaningful within it all. That realization is what drives my life and work." In 1978, Shandling performed his first stand-up act at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. In 1981, he appeared on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. Shandling substituted for Carson on a regular basis until 1987, when he left to work on his own cable show. In the 1980s, Garry did 2 comedy specials on Showtime, and in 1991 he did a special for HBO. In 1985, Shandling and Alan Zweibel created It's Garry Shandling Show, which ran through 1990. The series broke the fourth wall, acknowledging that characters knew they were in a TV show, in a style similar to the George Burns and Gracie Allen show. The series was nominated for 4 Emmy Awards. In 1992, Shandling starred in the talk show sitcom The Larry Sanders Show, which ran for 89 episodes through 1998 on HBO. It garnered 56 Emmy Award nominations and 3 wins. Shandling based the series on his experiences guest hosting The Tonight Show. In 1993, NBC offered Shandling $5 million to take over late night when David Letterman announced his highly publicized move to CBS, but he turned it down. Garry hosted Saturday Night Live in 1987, and he hosted the Grammy Awards several times as well as the Emmy Awards in 2000 and 2004. He also appeared in episodes of The X-Files, Caroline in the City, and The Ben Stiller Show. He occasionally appeared in films. He wrote and starred in Mike Nichols' What Planet Are You From? In 2000, and co-starred with Warren Beatty in Town and Country, as well as a brief cameo in Zoolander in 2001. Garry was also in Iron Man 2 in 2010, among others. Shandling was a longtime friend of Jerry Seinfeld. In January 2016, he appeared on Seinfeld's show Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, one of his last appearances. Garry shared an apartment with his fiancée, actress Linda Doucette, from 1987 until they split up in 1994. Shandling was never married and didn't have any children. Garry was also very interested in Zen Buddhism. Shandling suffered from hyperparathyroidism. Unfortunately, on March 24, 2016, Garry Shandling suddenly collapsed in his home and was rushed to St. John's Health Center Hospital in Santa Monica, California, where sadly he died of a pulmonary embolism. He was only 66 years old. He was cremated and his ashes were given to a friend. Shandling had no relatives, so he left some of his estate to his lawyer and best friend Bill Isaacson. The bulk of his wealth was held in a private trust he had created. On February 4, 2019, his estate bestowed $15.2 million to benefit medical research at the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA. What was your favorite Garry Shandling program? I think mine was probably Larry Sanders because it was really funny and it was behind the scenes of the talk shows, and I kind of like that kind of thing. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you again next time, unless I come to my own sad ending.